Hi heathens! So today's video is going to be another just get ready with me. It is actually kind of early today, whereas like the last time I filmed one of these that wasn't my like weather one, it was a little later. So we're just going to play around with a couple products. I'm going to go and take this off. This video is going to be more focused on like my face, more so than my eyes. I find that a lot of my get ready with me's are very eye makeup heavy. So instead we're going to focus on my face. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes first to get it out of the way, because well, minus the mascara, I'm going to save that till the end. Because all I'm really doing with my eyes is using this Kokie Professional Forest Green Velvet Smooth eyeliner. And we're just going to put a little bit of eyeliner. I like using green and purple eyeliners because I feel like they really enhance my eyes. And if you've never tried one of these eyeliners, you are really missing out, because these are so smooth. I don't know if they market them as like a gel. It doesn't say, but they definitely glide on like a gel liner. And I'm actually going to be using both blush and bronzer today, because I have a product that I said I was going to try out that I haven't had a chance to try out yet. And then I want to try an not older product, because it's not super old even to me, but a product that I've used before. I want to try it a little differently. I don't know, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Oh goodness. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, my nose is all red now. Cute. There's been a trend going around TikTok for like natural blush. I'm gonna dip into the thing I'm using for my face, because there's a shade in here. This is the Alamar Hydrating Complexion Trio in the shade Cafe Con Leche. I will not be using on my face because I almost dropped the whole palette and like rammed my finger through two of the shades. Anyway, I would not be using that on my face because it has shimmer in it. So I'm going to take a soft blending brush, like an eyeshadow blending brush, and we're just going to gently take this and the orange that was already on the brush up through the crease. So I guess I fibbed. That green was not the only thing I was putting on my eyes. I wasn't anticipating on putting on any eyeshadow, but when I started to think about the fact that that eyeliner might transfer onto the top of my lids, you know, I wanted to do kind of like a little one and done type thing. And again, since that's not a shade I'd be using on my face, and this brush already had some orange on it, perfect combination. Okay, now moving on to the face, we're going to take a little bit of the Farsali Unicorn Essence and drip just a little bit onto the face. I'm not using too much because I used the, what's it called? The Glow Recipe Watermelon Moisturizer. Whatever. I can't think of the exact name of it. But anyway, it's the famous watermelon thing from Glow Recipe, but in the moisturizer. I used that this morning right after I woke up, and it left my face feeling nice but a little tacky, so I feel like I don't need a whole lot. I'm trying to decide what foundation I want to use. Let's try this one again. I haven't used this one in a good minute. This is the Tarte Shape... I can't use this one when it's warm. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, and I have mine in the shade Porcelain Beige. Incredible packaging. It's like this nice frosted glass. I just can't like run my fingers over it because the sound it makes gives me anxiety. So we've got a giant doe foot. Shouldn't need to dip in twice to this one. So I'm just gonna put some spots all over the face, and the only reason I don't want to use a lot of foundation today, the only reason I'm really using any foundation at all, I'm just gonna go and blend these over, is because I'm using blush and bronzer. And if my skin tone is not a little more evened out, blush looks really, really bad on me, but I feel like also bronzer just looks muddy because I have so much redness in my skin. So I want to give, especially the bronzer, a fighting chance because I haven't used this bronzer yet. But then for the blush, I want to give it a chance to look good and not overwhelming. Like I said, I've used this blush before, but I'm actually going to be using it with a brush today. It's a cream blush, and usually I use my finger if I use it. I haven't had the guts to wear this blush to work yet because it's quite pigmented, and with the amount of redness that I have, since usually I don't bother to put on foundation before work, I feel like it would just be too much. But I want to start doing a full face before work again, whereas usually I just do eyes and highlighter. Oh, and lips, but I would start tomorrow. But I actually have a lunch meeting tomorrow, and so I don't want to wear too much makeup and then like get messy while I'm eating, because I'm a very messy eater. Alright, let me set my face real quick. This doesn't need a lot of setting, so I'm just going to take my Ciate powder and just twist my brush around a little bit. Because I just want to, oh shoot, I probably shouldn't set the top of my cheeks because that's where the blush is going. And I don't know how it would go over powder. I can't recall if I've ever used it over powder. So if it gets all messed up, now we know why. Sorry, there's like an eyelash on my cheek. I really need to clean this mirror off. It's like so streaked because of like setting spray and stuff. Does anyone else have that problem? What do you use to clean off your mirrors? Do you use just like whatever you use to clean your bathroom mirrors? Or do you use like makeup wipes since it's makeup on it? What do you use? Alright, so the blush that I'll be using is the Wander Beauty Cream Blush in Double Date. It's the Lip and Cheek, and it's in Sweet Talker. So I'm just going to take my normal blush brush, which is ironically an Alamar brush. I should be using this for the bronzer, but you know. And then we're just going to tap that. Oh yeah, this works good. Across the cheeks. The other one that I had from Wander Beauty, I've still got somewhere. But I set it to the side because I don't use it as much as this one when I am using it, because it has more of like a orange peach undertone. And I have to be like in a certain mood to use that one. Why are my ears so red? That's weird. Alright, the other side has a little bit more. So we're gonna go in a little bit more on this side. Alright, so it went fine over any bits that did get powder on it. Now, we're going to tap into the middle shade in this palette called Pale Wear. And this is going to be the bronzer shade. So I have this giant brush. This might be a little too big, but because it's like contoured, I want to give it a go. So I'm just gently tapping into this, tapping off any excess, and then we're going to try to gently bronze up the face. And the thought process here, that fits perfectly in that part of my face, but the thought process here is that because this is the light complexion palette, is it won't be as overwhelming of a bronzer as some of the other bronzers that I have, because they're very orange tone, clearly more suited for someone with a slightly deeper complexion than me. And like, that's not saying a lot. I'm not saying you need a deep complexion to use most of the other bronzers I own, just not be quite as fair-skinned as myself. Okay, so I have mixed feelings, and it could just be because I have no idea what I'm doing. It could be the brush. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then I'm gonna show y'all up close so you can give me your opinions. And then first I'm gonna take the brightener on, let's do this end since it's a little thicker. And I'm just gonna tap some of this under my eyes. Oh yeah, I think that helped. Can you tell the difference between this eye and this one? I'll do this one closer to see if you can see any noticeable difference. I feel like my eyes are really puffy today because my sinuses have been acting up. I don't know if it picks up on camera. I'm gonna do some eye masks tonight because right here it's like swollen almost. All right, so let me show you the sides. And you can kind of tell me what you think. Now, for highlighter, I'm going to be actually trying this Hard Candy palette that I got from Dollar Tree. The bottom shades are creams and the top are powders. So I'm actually going to kind of use a combination. I'm going to take my mirror and I'm going to take this shade down on this side. I hope you can see that. Just a soft pinky color, and I'm just going to use this to kind of give the other one something to stick to because this is not my favorite of the cream shades. It's not bad, it's subtle, but I have a cream highlighter from AOA Studios, which is shopmessa.com's brand, that I like way better. Okay, so now I'm going to take the middle powder, which is the pink powder, and we're just going to go on top of that. Oh yeah, that's a nice, let me let in a little more light. This is a really nice highlighter actually. I gotta find something to do with the purple and the brown because I really want to keep this highlighting palette. See, this is the kind of highlighter that I typically go for, where it's got like these pinky purple light undertones. But like this purple one is pretty nice. Well, you know what? Let's just add a little bit because it's not as deep as it looks, was going to be my point. But I'm sure it's going to give me big time shadow. Okay, let's see if we can, nope, we are just stuck with big time shadow. So we're just going to even it out because, you know, we're already here. So let's commit. Yeah, that was, possibly the moment that ruined the look. But that's what we do here. We experiment and we have fun. All right, now let's set the face. Which setting spray do I want to use? I'm going to use the one I used the other day because I actually really liked it. It's the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in Cookies and Cream. And then we will go in with mascara. I am very highlighted, but that shadow is going to drive me nuts. Thankfully, I'm not going to be looking at my face a lot today. I'm going to go ahead and put on my lip product because my lips are looking kind of dry. This is the Too Faced Sweet Maple. It's just one of their cream lipsticks. These are kind of like a lip balm in my opinion. They're very hydrating. They do not last very long, so as soon as I eat lunch, this is going to be all gone, but they feel really good. Okay, for mascara, we're just going to use a classic here. This is the Too Faced better than sex. So I have a really funny story. Way before I started my YouTube, I had a small obsession with ordering products off of Wish. And, you know, I actually didn't have that much bad luck. I think the worst thing I ever got was I tried getting this cute ruched mini skirt, and it's essentially just a tube top, so I wound up selling it. Which is my fault, because I didn't look at, like, the lengths or reviews or anything. But I used to, which I kind of want to do again just for a testing video, now that I have YouTube, I had bought a few makeup products from Wish, and one of the products that I bought was supposed to be this, and it was most certainly not this. It was so liquidy and gel-like. Like, as soon as I opened the package, because I had seen this before, I was like, well, that is not what it's supposed to be. And then I took the wand out, and it was so gummy. Like, I didn't even try it, dude. I was like, this is not eye safe. Especially not to be putting on my lashes where I'm constantly poking myself in the eye. But, okay, well, I just dyed part of my hair black because it just ran the length of that whole strand. Do you see that? Son of a gun. Do I have a wipeout? No. Okay, well. Sorry if my hair looks a little stringy. I put some extra product in it this morning, and it hasn't, like, set yet. But yeah, I was like, this is so sketchy. But some of the other products that I've gotten off there have worked really well. So I'd like to do that again, like, especially some of the highlighters. They've been really cool. Anyway, I'd like to do it with, like, new products that I know are still going to be on there, because most of the other products that I've purchased probably aren't on there anymore, at least not from the same seller, so it's probably not the same thing. But anyway, this is today's look. It took a clownier turn than I was expecting, but here we are. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more of my content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!